Hi friends, hi family, hi subscribers. Thanks for joining me again. Today is Wednesday, and that means it is chemo day. And after today, I will have 4 more treatments. So I am counting down, and I'm very excited about it. I just got to the treatment center. I just got my vitals taken. So they did my height, my weight, my blood oxygen level, my blood pressure, my temperature, and all of those things have to be at a good level before I can get chemo, because I want to make sure I'm healthy enough to get it each time. So right now I am waiting for my port to get accessed. Right now, it's covered with a lidocaine cream so that when they give me the needle in there, I don't feel anything. But right beneath the skin, I have what's called a power port, and it is a little small circular device connected to what looks like a straw, kind of. And then the straw is threaded into my veins so that when they don't have to use my arms, the veins in my arms to administer the chemo. They can put it right here and it administers to my system. So I'm about to get accessed and I'll be right back. So I've had my port accessed. So you'll see this is now connected to me. The end of this will go on that, and I will have a drip throughout my treatment that will administer the chemo. That's Harold, by the way. I call him Harold. He goes with me everywhere I go while I'm here. So they run blood work first. So they took about 3 tubes of blood. They will run the blood work and to make sure all of my levels, my white blood cells, red blood cells are all good and ready to receive the chemo. So that takes a few minutes. And then after the blood work comes back, then I get my pre-meds. The drug that I'm on now, Taxol, is a plant-based drug, so it could cause allergic reaction. So I have to get Benadryl first, and then a steroid and fluids prior to actually receiving the chemo. So that takes about 45 minutes, and then the Taxol itself, which is the chemo drug, takes about another hour. So this round is quicker than when I was on the AC. The AC, I would get here around 8:30 and I wouldn't leave until about 3. Now I get here about 9 o'clock and I leave around 11:30. So it's a lot quicker. So this is the treatment room. It's just one long room full of chairs, and people just, those are my feet, people just grab a chair and get ready for treatment. So my blood work has come back. My white blood cells are a little low, and my neutrophils, which boost my white blood cells, they're low also, but not too low to treat. So we can have treatment. Anytime numbers are too low, then you have to skip the treatment to give your body a chance to rebuild itself. But thank God I've not missed any treatment, so we don't have to delay the process at all. And today we are on target. So let the pre-meds begin, and then let the treatment begin. So right now my machine is talking to me. So when it does that sound, that means that I am finished one of the bags. Right now that's the steroid, and they're about to give me the Benadryl. And the beep 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 means it's time for the next thing. So Harold is telling me that I have about 15 minutes left on my treatment. Hey Harold. So I am almost wrapped up with this treatment session. It's getting a little crowded in here, so all the chairs that I showed you before are now filled up with people getting their treatments for the day. Good thing about treatment is that it doesn't really hurt. I don't feel badly on treatment day. A little fatigued on the day of treatment, but no pain. Taxol, the current drug that I'm on, has very minimal symptoms as compared to AC, the first treatment that I was on. So pretty much the worst things that I'm experiencing right now are the compounding effect of chemo in terms of fatigue. So although this doesn't wipe me out like AC used to wipe me out, because I'm now on my 12th round of chemo, it's just really starting to take a toll on my body. So there's a lot of days that I'm just
really, really tired, I'm not getting out of bed, or I'm able to do a little bit and I have to go lay down and do a little bit more than I have to go lay down. So it's starting to wear on me a little bit in terms of fatigue. But I think the worst symptoms that I have right now, and pretty much the only two symptoms that I experienced during Taxol, was extremely dry nose, because I don't have hair in my nose anymore. And so, it's not a lot of, the hair in your nose keeps some of the moisture and mucus in, as well as keeping allergens and things out. So since I don't have that anymore, I get extreme dryness and bloody noses. And then neuropathy, which is losing sensation in your fingers. So the right hand is worse than the left hand for some reason, but I have some, and the thumb is worse than any other finger. So I have tingling and numbness in my fingertips, some loss of sensation, but then sometimes a lot of pain in my hands. So I think that is probably the worst of it at this point. So I've already gone through all the nausea and the dizziness with the first rounds of AC, so I don't experience that anymore, which is great. So now it's the dry, bloody noses and neuropathy in the fingers. So yeah, it's doing the countdown. 4 more treatments, and then I will have a little bit of break before I go into my surgery. So thanks for coming with me to my chemo treatment today and keeping me company and keeping me busy. I'm trying to be lucid with my speech because of the Benadryl makes me really loopy and has me talking kind of crazy. So I'm trying. Hopefully, all this is making sense. All right, friends, we are done. I am headed home to rest and flush my system. It's really important after chemo to drink tons and tons of water because you want to flush all the chemicals out of your system so it's not just sitting there in your organs. Yeah, so 12 down, 4 more to go.